Everybody, all right, welcome to today's video. I wanted to let everybody know that yesterday I posted on Facebook that I originally, my idea was to do every day, do daily videos, and Karen was kind of like, hey, why don't you just maybe do Monday through Friday? And of course I resisted and said, no, I can do every day. And now I'm going to do Monday through Friday. So yeah, it just gives me a little bit of a break, a little bit of time off, because like I said previously, I thought I was going to be knocking out 4 or 5 at a time, but apparently these are just going to come at me one day at a time. So, it'll be Monday through Friday with the weekends off. So today's video, boy oh boy, where do I even start? A lot of the things, a lot of the videos that I've made so far, they either previous stories that have happened to me or personal experience. And today I'm going to use today's personal experience because today has been a day. All right. We've all had these days, and the subject of the video basically is holding your own and keeping alignment in the face of challenges. And today. No less than 5 things between Karen and I, by about 3 o'clock, no less than 5 things that I could count had come in from outside sources that had completely caused not just both of us to rearrange today separately. We both had separate things planned. We both had to completely rearrange the day. And then that caused us to completely have to rearrange days later on in the week because we were changing things around. And then several other things happened that ended up making it so we would have to rearrange tonight and tomorrow morning, and it's just been all day coming at us with constant changes. And so while I was driving out to the post office, I said, you know what, why don't I just come on and talk about how these 5 things have come at us. And literally, while I was out of the house for the half hour, 2 more things came and changed around what had already been changed from the original point of the day. So it has just been a day. So what's the point of the video? Well, there's 2 points. Number 1, in relation to relationship, neither one of us lost our shit. And I know that, when I was a life coach in Florida, overwhelmingly, so many times I would have couples that would be in front of me that, one of them was overwhelmed, and one of them was going through a tremendous amount of struggle. And most of the time that struggle was things that were coming at them from outside sources. And the reason why the couple would be sitting in front of me is because one person was going through the struggle and maybe they were acting or reacting in a certain way, and the other person in the relationship was taking it personally. And so I was kind of a mediator, so to speak, to help person A, get person B to understand that, look, yeah, I'm acting this way, I'm stressed, I'm frustrated, I might have a look on my face, but it's not because of something that you did. And so with Karen and I today, none of that was necessary. We could just kind of look at each other and we knew what the other one was going through, and there was no ambiguity there. It was like I was asking her what she needed, and she was asking me what do I need. Now, that's not to brag about our relationship, though I'm going to brag about it. But the point is that how did it get that way? Why is it that way between us and maybe not with other couples? Well, in my opinion, a big part of that is letting it play out. And that is something that I talk about with my law of attraction videos, is that if something comes at you, you're going to interpret it as bad. But if you let it play out, there's a good chance that that thing that you thought that was bad is going to play out later and actually work out to your benefit. Now, I've already actually seen that for a couple of things that I really could have just lost it on today with the changes, but instead, I kind of just let it play out, and a couple of those things have turned around and actually become positive, where originally I was not pleased, and I could have easily lost my shit and said, yeah, I'm not happy about this, but previous experience to letting it play out. So that's the point, is that's what Karen and I both have. That's what we bring to the table as far as the relationship is concerned. When something comes at us, comes at me or comes at her, both of us have the previous experience of letting it play out. Just hold on. I'm not going to lose it just yet. Not going to lose my mind. I'm going to wait and see how this situation presents an hour from now, a day from now, even maybe a week from now, and see how it plays out and see it, and many times. I'm not going to sit here and say every single thing works out eventually to where you can somehow, talk about it in a positive way, but I'm going to give it 80-90%. 80-90% of the time, the things that initially that they come in and you think, oh man, I can't believe I have to deal with this, turns out to be something that the universe was just trying to nudge you in a certain direction if you just allow it to happen. If you allow those things to come without resistance and you just let it play out many times, the end result is going to be something positive coming your way. So you just have to watch for those things and make sure that you're just not overreacting when the initial impulse comes to get upset. And it's going to help you in your practice of law of attraction, and it will help your relationship as well, because as you both grow in that way and you both see the other one, not losing it, that's going to help, and nobody's going to take it personally. And then also, if one of you has had a previous, or a more recent experience letting it play out, and you see the other one kind of, fading on that and kind of getting a little bit leery, and I don't know, I like this, then you might be able to help bring them back into alignment and bring them back into center and be like, hey, remember this last time you let it play out and it worked out for you. So it's a good tool for couples to use with each other. It's not just an individual thing. You can really help out the other one. And then once you've kind of both gone back and forth a little bit, where you've helped her and she's helped you, or however the relationship is set up, once you have both helped each other a couple of times, then you're growing trust. And then when your person says, hey, remember that last time, instead of kind of giving them that side eye look, you're like, man, then you've got a previous experience of trust where they were right, and they were right to tell you not to lose your shit, so you didn't, and it worked out. So that just further helps the trust, it helps the relationship, and keeps you centered, because you don't fight, you're not getting stressed out with each other, you're not going to, the relationship's going to last longer, the relationship's going to be stronger. And so that's the point of the video for today. I don't want to make it too long. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to be back, like I said, it'll be Monday through Friday, and then we'll have days off on the weekend to help kind of recharge. And, that's the other thing, is Karen and I this weekend, we got away for the first time in months. So, to be honest, that's why I didn't really kind of want to do the video yesterday. And then I just thought about it. I was like, you know what? I could probably just take the weekends off like she originally suggested. So, kudos to her for being right again. So, thank you guys for watching. I will see you again tomorrow.